Hey everyone, it's me Teresa from healthyveganlife.com, and today I want to share with you a recipe that I can hardly call a recipe because it's so simple, and it's one of you requested that I show you. In my grocery haul video that I made a couple weeks ago, I talked about this chocolate energy bar thing that I make for my husband, and you wanted to see how I make it, so I'll show you. But it's really simple, and I don't know if I can call this a recipe because it's just so dead simple, but you know, better dead simple than super complicated, right? So anyway, you only need a few ingredients that you can find anywhere, and it takes like 10 minutes to make, which is fantastic. And these are oil-free. They can be made nut-free. If you're trying to stay away from higher fat foods, then this is really a great option. You do get that chocolatey goodness and something with a bit of a boost, like in the afternoon if you're really hungry but you're not ready to have dinner yet, you're on the go. These are really fantastic. So enough talking, let's go make some chocolate energy bars. Now for these energy bars, we're just going to put all our ingredients in a food processor, and the first ingredient is dates. I'm using 1 cup or 150 grams, and then 1/4 of a cup of oat flour, whole oat flour, 1/4 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 of a teaspoon of almond extract, and that will give it that nice almond flavor without having to add actual almonds, so that makes it lower in fat, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now if you're using really dry dates like I am, you might want to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of water, depending on how dry exactly they are. So I'd recommend just starting off with 1 tablespoon if you're using dry dates, and then just seeing if it clumps together. And if it does not stick together, then you could just add another tablespoon. But if you're using dates like medjool dates, you probably won't have this problem, and you probably won't need any water at all. But you know, medjool dates are really delicious but very expensive, so I'm trying to cut costs here. As you can see, this mixture is not sticky enough, so I'm adding another tablespoon. And then just turn the food processor on again until everything clumps together and forms sort of a ball inside of the food processor. You can see what it looks like when it is ready. It should be sticking together like so and easily made into some kind of bar. Now you want to transfer your mixture onto a plate where you can start rolling it and forming it into the desired bars or whatever kind of shape you're going for, because really the sky is the limit. So I tried to use some gloves here, but that didn't really work out, so I ended up using my hands in the end. But anyway, I just want to kind of roll it, and then what I like to do is make it into sort of a log, and then I cut the log into however many pieces I want. I wanted 6 bars out of this, because then it's roughly slightly over 100 calories per bar, which I think is a nice amount for a little snack. That being said, after I had made these bars and my husband came home, without me knowing, he ate like 5 in a row, so there goes my intention to like ration them out. Anyway, I'll just make new ones. So yeah, at least they are loved. So yeah, this is very interesting. As you can see how I'm cutting this, you know, this is very important for you to see how I am cutting things, because obviously you don't know how to cut things. Anyway, I'm just wetting my hands a little bit with a little bowl of water that I keep next to me as I'm doing this, and then just shape them into little bars. There you go. You can make a star out of it. If you have like little cookie shapes, you could probably press these into them. If you make the cookie molds wet as well, you could probably make some nice cute little shapes. That might be nice for Christmas or special occasions, I don't know. Just an idea. I haven't done that myself, but I'm just coming up with that at the moment, because I am looking at myself doing this and it takes forever. So you know, that's when the mind starts to come up with things. This is becoming a really random segment. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, so I made all the little bars and now I'm putting them on a pretty plate. I like these plates a lot, you guys. I have like this plate in 7 different colors and they're so cute. So now if you want to, you can decorate them a bit. I put some slivered almonds on the top, but if you want to keep it super low fat, you can put something else on the top or nothing. I mean, really, it's up to you. If it's just going to be you eating them, then maybe it doesn't really matter how it looks, but I like to make it like extra nice, you know. Don't they look nice? I'm going to taste one for you, but before I do, I just want to quickly let you know that if you like my recipes that I'm sharing on YouTube, you may also like my recipe book that I have and sell on my website. You get this beautiful PDF. There's about like 40 recipes in there that are all vegan, starch-based, oil-free, made with whole, pure ingredients. And you get both the colorful PDF and also a printable version that's just black and white that you can take into your kitchen in case you don't have an iPad or a smartphone or you just want a paper version as well. So anyway, you can find that. I'll put the link in the description. And now let's have a little taste. I'm gonna go for a small one because I need to save my appetite for dinner. That's really good, you guys. If you wanted to wrap these up, you could put them in baking paper or like plastic foil, which I know is not very good for the environment, so maybe baking like parchment paper would be better. Just wrap them up and you're good to go. You can keep these for a very long time. I would keep them in the fridge if I were you, maybe in a little Tupperware container in the fridge, and they last you like a really long time because all that's in here is dried ingredients that you can keep on the shelf for a really long time. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please let me know if you liked it or if you're giving it a try, and if you make it, please and you share a picture on Instagram, please tag me in it because I am on Instagram as well at Cheers to Healthy Vegan Life. And I would love to see your creations. I also want to show you guys the nutritional information of the almond chocolate energy bars. So I put all the ingredients in here, including the slivered almonds that I use for decoration, but you can totally leave those out. But with the almonds, it's 645 calories, and that is 107 calories per bar. It was 12% calories coming from fat, 2.5% from alcohol, which is from the almond and vanilla extract. 6% comes from protein and 79% comes from carbohydrates. And then you can also have a look at the vitamins that these bars are rich in, and the minerals and protein that's in here, and lipids. Whatever you find interesting to see, you could just pause it if you like, and then we're moving on. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching, and also, thank you guys for all your wonderful comments on my latest videos. You know, I was so nervous to come back to YouTube, even though I was never really gone, because I was always intending to come back. It's always a bit scary, you know? Even though my viewers and the people that comment are so lovely, you guys are so sweet and supportive and make me want to make more videos. But you never know, you know? You're vulnerable when you put yourself on the internet. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm very happy to be back, and thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. And I will see you next week.